Hello? Hello, hello. Hopefully the mic is working. I did not get to test this beforehand, so we'll see how this goes. I have no idea. Oh, but, and do not worry, please. So, hello, Psycraft. I hope you're doing well. I need to finish setting up. I have not been completely ready yet. I know, I'm great at this. I'll be back in a moment. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I've done what I need to. So hopefully everything will work. I cannot guarantee it though. So I guess we'll see how this goes. Suspect title as always. I'm sorry. I don't think it's as always. I think I do a suspect title every once in a while, Burger Hound. Or Bellhound. Why did I say Burger? I can totally remember things as always. I don't know where my camera is. My camera's gone. God damn it. For once you guys will get to see my view. Which I never show for a reason. Cause, I don't know. I feel like I could accidentally show even more things by accident. Is my face tracking not working? What the fuck? Something's broken. And I have no idea what right now. That's on. Something is very much so not working. Let me try changing avenues. See if anyone ever tells you that my streams go well. Oh, there we go. I think my other outfit might be fucked. That's rough. Your controls are behind you. Indeed. I need to adjust this. And thank you, Anamar, for saying that I'm not squishy. Don't let her foil. What do you mean foil them? I am being completely and completely honest. I started getting this group to cute. Also, gonna hear again until your game is over. Ah. I'm not squishy. That is a guarantee not true. That is falsehoods. She says she's sorry and that she isn't. I want to know the place where I say that. Because that is very much so not true. I need to change settings still. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna get all up on your face real quick. Hi. How are you all doing today? It's been a little while since I've done VR chat, it feels like. Even though it's probably only been like a week. Maybe two, actually. It's been two. Goddamn. Okay. My settings should be alright now. But can someone tell Podem that I'm going after him later? Because there's no getting away. Hello, Issa. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to. So is it technically Friday for you right now? I never really thought about that, but I guess that might be the case. I do apologize if my voice gets a little scratchy or dies a little bit. God, I have not gotten much sleep the last few days. I'm having quite a time. She's confirmed there's no getting away. Okay, I like, I like chasing you guys. I just like chasing. I'm happy to hear it, Issa. Hello, Sarah. It is Friday, technically. Fair enough. Ah. Yeah, my voice might die a bit more than often today than usual. If that happens, I sincerely apologize. It's been a week. But yeah, VR. So honestly, for most of today's stream, I'm I'm not certain. I believe that we might have some people on later. I'm just on maybe. Um, and yeah, I don't know. It's a little harder. Thank you for the 5 stream. I love that, Issa. I love that so much. Oh god, if my voice dies, I might go higher. Oh no. It's my word against yours, and we want to know the bit on my side. Yeah, you are correct. I think the funniest thing about being. Okay. I think it's funny because it's both. It's a mixture of I'm fucking a woman. Which historically, opinions have gone to the wayside, you know? And B, I'm anime. I'm sorry, if I had any credibility at all, fucking threw it out the window with that one. I don't know. I have no idea. Also, I'm changing the music. Good song, but not my feeling right now. I'm gonna play the new Porter single. It's so good. It's so good. Now it's time to do the typical check all my levels because I didn't. Oh, that's not bad. Shit. Yeah, I honestly, this is the first week I've ever. Huh. I've ever done a schedule, so this is still very weird to me. Extra weird. And so, at least for today, let's see how this goes. Because to be frank, I have a bad feeling about this. I feel like I'm gonna say something I shouldn't. Which, to be fair, when do I not? But still. Hi, Frank. Buy me more booze. I'm sorry. When I said so, Frank, all I could think of was shameless. Say something you shouldn't, like what? I don't know. See, this is the worrying thing. I already say too much. Or I guess shouldn't isn't the right word. I just expect myself to be extra unhinged. Ship her off to PR training. You want to know the really funny thing? I have mentioned it before, but I well, I went to school for. Okay, there's the audio. I was like, something's missing. But what I went to school for was film. And one of the things they do for you, that they have you make sure, is they try to make sure that you're somewhat PR trained, just like at least a little bit. And to be honest, I feel like all my takeaways from PR training was just what I was gonna do, and how much worse that would be for me. Why they joke like that? I mean, why wouldn't they? It's called a distraction. I have very good faith that a good amount of people would be distracted. If you can keep people away from the eyes, then they'll never know your real intentions. Don't question it. Anyways, have fun. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy to be here. Though I forgot to do my play space. God damn it. See, that's the type of thing that I forget to do, and I'm like, wait a second, that's important. So I'm gonna quickly change that. If it'll let me. There we go. Down we go. Alright, well, you got me distracted. I knew I could do it. And by I knew I could do it, I mean I knew they could. I mean, what? I am super fucking, I'm sleep deprived. And that's not a good thing. I've had a really bad bout of insomnia over the last just 2 days so far. I've been able to get some sleep, but I'm working on like 4 hours from the night before last night and last night. I think about the same, maybe a little bit less, which is not great. And shuffle. Oh my gosh, she says. I said get on your fucking knees. I just said it nicer. I should not be allowed to stream when I'm like this. Trying to make a new battle. No, God, no. I have mistakes. I made mistakes. I have made Many a mistake in my day. My biggest being opening my mouth. But yeah, at least for my hope for today is that I'll be able to either A, just lay down for a bit, or B, I might go world hopping. Give me one second. I might go world hopping. I'm not trying to make this a TikTok. Yeah, go world hopping to see if I can find other bets to get into. And we'll skip past that. PR training. Okay. I have a story about that. Battle sock. I have a story about that. Wait. Does not mean what you think it means. So I didn't know. I don't know how I made it through the internet without hearing that joke slash like thing. But yeah, so I'm like going through like talking with my friend Doctor, who's on stream every once in a while. Um, and at one point he just mentions it in relation to I think my streams. I can't remember exactly the context. And as we're talking about it, or like after it's mentioned, I'm like, ha ha ha, that's so funny. Imagine if that actually existed. And obviously, having said that, he gives me the that that's not a joke. And so obviously, I freaked the fuck out. And I asked a bunch of questions because I was very confused. Thank you for the follow, Princess Frost. I hope you're doing well. Oh, did you just. Oh, okay. I see you. I see you, Princess. You automatically doing the ada ada. I'll give you that. Welcome. Oh, that's rough. For me, at least. Anyways, this is gonna suck. My voice is dead. I apologize. Realistically, if you want your points refunded, let me know, and I will do it. I'm after stream. But yeah. Anyway, let's do this. Ah! Ah! That was bad. We're not gonna talk about that. Um, um, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I don't think I'm getting a good one out of this, but I'm gonna try. Anyways, I'll pause the music, Elias. I love hearing someone get home right as I'm about to add. That's great. Never again. Never again. Never again. Never again. We don't talk about that, okay? Okay. Okay. Everyone, we distract by the music. Distraction. Have I distracted? Have I gone? Have I gone you guys out of the way? Jingle. Jingle, jingle. Also, I really was out of earlier. Thank you. I grew myself. Just kidding. Tell me them, so I cannot say that. Oh, so that's a lot of GKs. Mhm. Have fun with that battle sock. You're cute and adorable. You have a cute voice. Thank you. I can accept being called cute. I can accept that. Other things I do not accept. I will not say what, as I'm sure someone else will tell me. That's a pleasure to have you. I hope your day's going well. I think the weird thing about VR chats, at least historically for me, is that everything here, like, don't get me wrong, I talk very, very openly on my streams. I feel like VR chats, maybe it's because I'm like in this so I can look around. Or maybe it's because I've had some really good experiences in VR chats. It's just really easy to just talk. Doesn't she look squishable? No, no, I do not. Except, I don't know about that one, Battle Song. I have been with far more women than men, so I'm gonna just say that. Do I accept people joining in on me? It definitely depends. I have some people that I have added on VR chats from streaming and from chat, with the main exception being that it definitely takes a little bit of a, I guess, build of trust, I guess. It just takes time. So yeah, I would definitely say I would want at least to get to know you a little bit better over time first, okay? Eyes rich and mobile and talk about. I mean, that's completely fair. I get that 100%. But just at least for today, I'm gonna say that's a no. But I do hope that at least, like, if you stick around, that I get to know you a little bit better. Doesn't have to be now. Always leave streams when you want to. But just generally. Especially since, honestly, if I was more, what's the word? More awake, I would say yes as well, probably. But with me being as tired as I am, it's just not a good idea. I really hope I don't fall asleep on stream. I'm just gonna mention that now. I'm really worried that I'm gonna lay down at some point and close my eyes for a second. I'm gonna wake up and the stream's still gonna go on. So hopefully that doesn't happen. And if it does, I just hope it doesn't. Anyways, I'm so tired. This cute good luck. Cute black cat in my house. His name is Batman. Aww, I love that name so much. I don't think I've ever actually said this on stream. A fun fact: I have two cats. Oh, I don't have the chair in the corner anymore. Damn. I was about to try to go sit down in the corner, but then I remembered I don't have a chair here anymore. So I can't exactly do that. I walked into a table. I'm good at this. But I have two cats. One little orange one, or one larger than average orange one, and one smaller one. That is Gray, and she is great. They're both old. They're 13 now. I don't feel like that's correct, but it might be. They're old. But they're lovely. I love those too. If you do, Chow will wake you. I genuinely would want to know how. He's a cute, adorable cat. I love cats more than dogs. Cats are cute. I am definitely a cat person, but I just love animals. And despite everything, despite how much I love cats, my favorite animal is a penguin. Because I'm basic like that. There you go. An old fat orange cat, Garfield said, "Are you John Arbuckle?" No, I'm the fucking. I'm his girlfriend. What's her name? Joan? Jane? Wait, what the fuck is her name? Liz? I got none of the letters. I didn't even close to it. I knew that. I'm a little dead. It's canonically short for Liz. I'm sorry, you're telling me that Garfield has lore? Am I gonna have to do a deep dive into the fucking Garfield lore? Because I will. Let's move around a bit. Let's sit down too much. If you guys keep letting me lay down, and if I keep laying down and sitting down, then I'm just gonna get myself into trouble. And by trouble, I mean, it's just sad. Also, please let me know if the mic ever fucks up. As I was recently using this headset, and I know the mic kind of started fucking up, like midway through a sentence. So if it fucks up, let me know. Okay. Anyways, I do have to ask all of you, just because I have asked this. I don't think I've mentioned that my favorite animal is a penguin until now. I need to know the rest of your favorite animals now. Cough them up. I'll stand here and wait until you do. It's a 40-year-old comic strip that kind of has to have lore. Okay, I get that, but also, I don't know. I just think it's really funny. It's like if Garfield was a fucking like. I get certain things having lore, but I feel like for something like Garfield, where everything's like such a one-off thing, and knowing that that has lore, it just hurts my brain a little bit. Just a tad bit. I have to know. Favorite animals, I think, are a really rough question for a lot of people too. So I'll listen to that. Is the viewer chat sound even on? No, they're not. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Hello, chill guy. How chill are you? That's the real question. You can say you're a chill guy. But can you prove it? Anyways, welcome. I hope you enjoy the stream. Very chill. Time to play the game. Very chill, or just high as fuck. Put in your votes today. I feel like sometimes with my streams, Yeah, favorite animal's hard. But anyone that has an answer, I'm very curious to hear. Damn. ¿Por qué no los dos? True, true. You could be high and also chill. I mean, when I see something, I'm going here. How have I not joined this one before? Changing real time. But that is true. Why not both? It's a very adequate question. I was hoping I'd be looking up at you guys. God damn it. Sucks, I know. I'm not trying to have music play here. Oh, I like that. I like this a lot. Also, wait, what the fuck? I think that the rain follows my eyesight. I'm so shit. I don't get it. That's fine though. Jesus Christ. I need a cozier song. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Are you trans girls? Sorry, I was scared. Not rude to ask at all. I am in fact. Where the fuck is it? Skip. Oh, that's better. I'm gonna lay back down. I know I shouldn't, but I can't stop myself. I just want to show the view that I have here, by the way. This is what I'm currently looking at. Not this one. Hmm. Come here, chap. We're not gonna talk about the toggle that just happened. Given? That's a good answer. I'll give you that. I like that answer. I have a pillow here, but it's not quite matching up. Let's get over here. Oh, that's better. That is my current answer to favorite animal. Okay, counterpoint or counter question then. Current, have you had one before? And thank you for answering both of them. I appreciate that. Yeah, today has been a very. I've had a lot of days recently where I've just been very busy. And honestly, or obviously, that makes it a little bit harder to have a. Why did I pin that? What the fuck? I'll take it. Sure, given. love that so much. Accidents. Happy little accidents. Yeah, so I feel a little bit bad that my first week of actually doing a scheduled streams is so fucked up. I still need to figure out how to put my schedule on Twitch, as I have not figured that out yet. This can be closer to me. There we go. But I kind of said this for a bit. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a solid bit of time since I don't know. It's hard to feel incredibly comfortable with streams sometimes. And I've had a really, like, I think the last time I had an actual schedule for streaming was 2 years ago. I was doing 2 years, no, longer than that. Holy shit. I was saying 2 years because I was like, quarantine 2 years ago. I just played this song. I will say, it feels nice though. I think I'm gonna do a lot of whispering now because my voice is a tad bit unhappy with me. Hi, Pat! Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Eee. I don't know, it's just, it feels really nice. Have you guys ever had something where you're like, I'm gonna do Yes, it did. That was my bad. That was my bad. Anyways, what I was saying is I'm happy that you're back. Or I hope you enjoyed your time out of the States. And welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you're happy to be back. And if not, fuck. My bad. But yeah, I don't know. Have you guys ever had something that you've always just like planned to do? I think that was me with the schedule for a long time. And so to actually have a schedule and be like, I'm gonna try this out, it makes me happy. It was interesting. I'm glad to be back though. I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to hear from you. It's generally. I don't know, I feel like there's more. I'm sorry, look how much fucking loft there is here. God damn. I guess it is called Cozy Loft, but still. I'm happy you're back. That goes to anyone, I'll be honest. I think. How do I say this? So, gonna go? Look at that. you better allow, or maybe not rest, but I hope that you get to rest soon. I feel like whenever, and this goes for myself, whenever I go out somewhere on like a trip or something, and I come back, there are a bunch of people that every time I'm like, I just hope that they get to rest. I feel like even if you use a vacation for relaxation, it can be really, really easy to just overdo it or just be so out of your elements that you get really tired. And so, a lot of the time, I just hope that that does not happen for people. By the time they're back, unless I'm finally back on contract in the States and I move here on work, who knows? Well, even if I don't see you around as much, it's always a pleasure seeing you. Have a good day, Pat. I need to fucking sit up. I'm about to give myself shrimp posture with how I fucking sit down all the time. But guys, would you still love me if I was a shrimp? It's so cute. I know it's VR Chat Plus, like mascot. Still, look at you. I'm gonna tell some stories real quick just because I have them in my mind. So, as I mentioned before, last weekend I had gone to Off Kai Expo. Apparently, I have an accent now. And when I was there, I did not much to be honest. I mentioned that I went to some booths, or I should say some just to time. I think my voice might actually die. Oh no. But yes. Oh no.
Oh, dang it.
Nice try, Doctor. But to no avail. Yeah, so when I went to Offkai, I decided to go to a lot of the booths. That was a big thing for me. I was just going around and seeing what I could find. I I won't lie, every time I go to conventions, I'm kind of known as the one who doesn't buy anything. Maybe like one, two things, but not much. And so obviously, I kind of just expected to go into Offkai and not buy anything. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Literally within the first 15-20 minutes of Offkai, I go to see a friend that I know. So I've mentioned it before, but I'm very, very, very actively into board games. Me and Doctor play them a lot. I just love board games, essentially since a while ago. Why is that still pinned? I was supposed to be on for 20 seconds. I did not mean to delete it, but sure. But yeah, so during this time, I'm just going around. I go to see friends. And I talk with them a bit. And being like, hey, it's awesome to see you here. Have things been? How are sales? Blah, 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 blah. So join us TV. Anyways. Oh god, there's music. There's music. Wait. Let me get rid of the music. There we go. And when I get there, he's like, hey, just so you know, we're doing a stamp rally for the VTuber Juno Unagi, which I don't know if any of you guys know her content or have known about her, but she is a very. She used to be known for when she was in Idol, I think was the name of the thing. I'm a fucking torch now. That's better. He's like, we have a stamp rally going on. Do all this, and you can get a signed card, stickers, and that's it. You have to buy one thing from every single booth that is participating, which is 4 booths. And so obviously I'm like, bet I'm gonna go around the con either way. Why not? So I ask him what I can buy. He puts up a coin from the Genshin. I don't know if anyone here plays Genshin, but it's an alright game. I've played it off and on. I have one character that I'm low-key, high-key a little bit thirsty for, but I'm not gonna talk about that right now. So, walking around the convention, and at a certain point, I notice another booth that has another one of the Sombrelli things. I'm like, might as well go see it. Go into it and start talking with the. There were 2 girls running the booth. I just start chatting with them. A little bit more than I probably should have because it's the middle of convention and they're selling things to other people, but I didn't exactly pick up the social cues. We don't talk about that. And at a certain point, like, oh wait, I need to buy something for the stamp rally. So I go and I go, can I have these 2 stickers? And I'll just pay her for them. And they look at me and they just go, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're free. They're free. I'm like, I'm doing the stamp rally. Like, I'm holding this piece of paper and I'm like, I need to buy something. And they go, and they just take it and stamp it. Anyways, that was the first time. The second booth, talk with the person. Same thing happens almost, where they're like, oh, like, instead of free this time, it's like, I'll just make it 1 price instead. So keep on going with this. And I get all 4 stamps. The things I only actually bought were the coin, and I believe I technically bought a singular sticker. I spent like $6. And I still managed to get the reward of the stickers, and acrylic. 2 acrylics actually. Yeah. Genshin coins just generally. I just got a bunch of shit, including a signed card, by the way. Which I then wanted to look at the number and I was like, holy shit, this is number fucking like, I think it was number 2. Which I didn't know they were numbered. I didn't know they were numbered. So I was quite ecstatic. And it just made me really happy. I had a really good time, I won't lie. I don't know if how do I put this? My hope is that either next time off Kairos around, or something similar comes around, and I actually go to it. I want to rope a like larger group in, because I went with one other person, but I think one of the most fun things about going to cons is just having a big fucking group of people that are walking around with you. And honestly, talking utter and complete bullshit. Oh, we have fun with it, so. I don't think my Steam Fairy is very happy with me. Oh, it is very much so not happy with me. Oh no. so that was my last weekend. I'm back. Welcome back to the guide. I do hope that you're having, or what's the word? I hope that you've been having a good day. I think I said that earlier already, but even beyond that, I don't know. I'm waking up on. What did I just read? What the fuck did I just read? Oh no. Don't get me wrong. I have seen. I have heard. I have heard plenty of story about people, enjoying the act of eating fruit in different ways. But I think that's a new one. I think that's a new one. I don't know how to react to that. I would just hope that. God, why would you ever eat it? Just why? I'm not gonna go. I don't know how to react to that. You know, I've seen a lot of cursed chat messages in my day. There used to be, there used to be some things that I know I can never unhear or unread in chats, but I think that might be one of the new ones. I just want to know the logistics. Do you just get like a bunch of people just like, okay, guys, I have an idea. Like, how do you get someone to actually do that? Imagine being like, hey, so I have an idea. No. Just straight up no. I feel like that was a thing telling me to get off of this context. I'm getting off of the context too. Wait. Wait, wait, wait. I could have said that better. Also, better luck next time, Issa. I love the redeem. I just wanted to gamble. That's completely fair. That's how that's fair. Someone will win again someday. Someone who's not Nico. The question is just when. Also, you don't have to tell me about wanting to gamble. I said it earlier. I play a lot of board games. And when you play a lot of board games, I won't lie, the amount of board games that are just either offshoots of gambling ideas or are very much so based on like getting you into that feeling of pushing your luck. It becomes a habit. Does that mean that all my board game buying is really just for. Is really just me trying to feel a gambling problem? Guys, do I have a gambling problem? Wait. Wait, do I have a gambling problem? Is this when I learn? talk to my therapist about this? I might need to. Curly is strong? I wish I was. I'm not very strong. I don't know, I never see a gamble. There's some old clips and VODs of me playing Clover Pit. So if you ever want to see me gamble, you can just watch those. Because those are, I feel like that was the most notably, like, I think that's the easiest you can see my gambling addiction. I'll get through this gambling addiction, you'll see someday. I just realized I have two of the same window up for some reason. How? I don't know where one of these windows came from. Was there a roguelike gambling game? That would have been Clover Pits. Or I guess you could also say Balatro. Balatro also definitely hits that, it hits that feeling of like, oh. I mean, it's poker, so. But it definitely makes you think like, oh. I'm gambling. I guarded the wrong one. God damn it. Yeah. Clover Pit is a very fun game. I'm very, very happy with that game. I need to play that more. I play that on stream at some point. And I've not gone back to it since. It's quite literally slots, so it is the most that gambling can get. I fucked up one of my windows. Oh no, I can't get rid of it. Never mind, I don't think this window is supposed to be here. Just realized I should do something I haven't done all day. Go do your thing. Do not allow me to be a distraction from stuff you need to do. And that goes for anyone. Oh, that's why I had that. I thought a window was from something else instead of Steam. I'm fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. I think the one thing that I will say about Clover Pets is while it did really, really well at making it a digestible gambling, like, I was about to say gambling addiction, gambling game. It also is a little bit, what's the word? I really, really, really early try to leverage its aesthetic. Kind of like buckshot roulette. Aesthetic wise, I feel like I almost could have used it being a little bit less. Grimy. I don't know, I feel like between yesterday and today, I keep using the word grimy. And it's not a good word to have in my vernacular. It just doesn't sound good. Which, to be fair, it is definitely not good. But still. I feel like I'm gonna curse myself if I keep doing this. Oh, I went to this song again. I don't know what's going on with my shuffle and it doing the same city or the same songs again and again. It makes me a little sad. What if I do this? What if I do this? I'm just catering all my stuff. Why does I have this back in the queue? I've heard it 3 times. Within the stream. Okay, I think that's fine. Hopefully we won't have any repeats anymore. I don't know, I'm just having... My monitors disappeared. Where did they go? Bring them back. I should stop sitting down. I feel like I should put a... what's it called? A punishment on every time that I lay down. Even though I say that I definitely shouldn't. I feel like I should definitely put something for that. Because otherwise, how am I going to learn my lesson? I don't like the way I said that. I don't like the way I said that. We're not going to talk about it. We're just not going to talk about it. No? Sometimes you don't need to have things said. Okay, everything's breaking. I don't know what's happening. Is this what happens when I take... Is this what happens when I do more than 2 weeks of not going into VR chat? I just forget how everything works. Don't answer that. Chris, right, sure? Right now it sure is looking that way. Why are you not? Why you do this? This might actually kill me. Why is this doing this? I'm about to get really bad here. I'm having technical difficulties at the wazoo. Can I do this and it doesn't break this time, please? Do you guys live over here now? I'm just gonna put that right there and I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you really want to get the proper gambling feel, then you need to make it digestible enough. Apparently, I'm sticking on my tongue. I don't know. I just keep thinking about it. Hmm. 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 I think one of my favorite things about VR chat is just being able to pose in the most dumb ways and be like, yep, this is what I'm doing today. I am unapologetic about it. I'm gonna start using keywords to try to look up other worlds again. Just because I want something different. Because I don't know. think the nice thing about having done a lot of gaming streams recently is the fact that it's made me. I have something to talk about without having to talk out at you guys. Which is funny because I feel like usually I can talk my head off if I want to. Okay, this is kind of really cute. I kind of love this. I'm bringing you guys with me. Come here. Oh. Hey. I think this is one of the nicer worlds I've been to in a long time. Look at this. Also, the player actually being able to search their YouTube is very nice. Oh, I kind of thought this was like an actual area from the side. I just saw like that and I was like, oh, I can go over there too. Damn. I was really looking hard at this picture of her and I was like, it doesn't look odd to me. Guys, those are some very big sensor parts. Which makes sense. Hates you in the mirror? All I can think of is, I don't know why, but that makes me think about Undertale. When you look in the mirror, it just goes, it's you. And then if you do, I think it's the genocide route. How when you look back, it goes, despite everything, it's still you. I don't know. I think that's some real shit. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something. I still need to finish Undertale. It's a great game. I should finish that somewhere recently. I played on stream a long time ago. You guys see that diaper patch right there? Down there? When I looked over and just saw for a second that little line right there. I low-key thought was legs. I thought that was a fucking dead body. I was like, holy shit. This entire very cute, nice ass world. And they just put a fucking, like, VR chat dead body in it. That actually does sound like something that would happen, though. If I'm to be real about VR chat. I need to play Deltarune, actually. Even though I know that, I think the first 1 or 2 chapters are free. I still have not played either. I thought you were gonna say someone stood in the window for a second. I sit bad that I didn't even notice the window. I quite literally looked over and I just didn't even notice the window. I looked right past it. I would do that if I made maps. I would try to make my map, like, have one weird, like, creepy Easter egg. That just makes people question their sanity a little bit. Oh, that'd probably be so bad for some people, though. I would totally do it, though. I kind of love this map. I won't lie, I've been looking for... I have the gothic world that I really love. And I've kind of treated that as... like, my new homeworld a little bit. But I won't lie, this one's really cozy and really... it's cozy and simple, which I feel like is good for a homeworld. I kinda can't get over the black sensor bars, though. But also, are you really playing VR chat? If someone doesn't at least get you somewhat worried about the nudity on your screen? Don't don't answer that. But I'm just saying there's a lot of those. Only thing that I wish that was here actually might be here. Oh, it is. I just can barely hear it. I was gonna say I just wish that the rain was a little bit more present in terms of audio, but I think it is. Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, I feel like that's really low. And just as I said I shouldn't, I'm gonna fucking lay back down. I really am so tired today. Which means I definitely should have thought about rescheduling. I don't know. At least originally the plan today was that I would be seeing Bill. I don't know what's gonna happen anymore. I'll have to message her to see. Just to see. I just don't know. And if not, then I think that's really funny. That after all the talk about me hating her, that I still don't end up seeing her. Which is awesome. I talk about this topic quite often, but I was thinking very heavily about VR chats. This morning? Yesterday? A few days ago? Some point. Okay, I did hear this one. I don't know. VR chat has been such a... It's been a very formative application for me, or game for me. Just because obviously I do this on stream. It's definitely one of my, I think it is my most streamed game. By a long shot. And I mean, it was so, for me, years ago. Years upon years ago. But it's weird. I mean, obviously things change at the time. I mean, I think that's inevitable. It just feels really weird that so many things have changed. I haven't done seen as much. I know that there's like a bunch of games on VR chat now that people really, really like. And I just haven't ever looked into that. It's a goob, Santa. Are you calling me a goober? Are you calling me a goober, Irishman? Welcome to a very low energy stream. I keep trying to get up and then I keep laying down. So I think today's stream might just be a lot of laying down. If only sleep deprivation can catch up to you. Then I would be like, oh yeah, that's all fine. I'm not a goober. I might be goofy, but I'm not a goober. Who am I kidding? I am a fucking goober. Who am I kidding? If I were to be described in 10 words, I think goober would come up at some point. At some point. All I know is that there's one that can never be used against me. One word. I'm not fucking squishable. That will never be used to describe me, and that's okay. Anyways, I'm just happy to be here. I actually, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm very excited for Saturday's stream. Assuming that I'm not as low energy as I am today, Saturday is gonna be. I kind of want to write like an explanation post for what's happening on Saturday. Because it's such a dumb idea, but it's kind of why I love it. Also, I only just realized I dropped my phone earlier. Give me a second. Oh, what the fuck? I apparently got a text with or a message from someone in the list of it. Yeah, I don't know. I do love your chats. But I think it's always been the case that, at least with VR chat, I didn't respond back in time. I should have responded something earlier. I'm always just better around others. Not to say that I can't do stupid shit alone. I mean, obviously, when I'm talking with y'all, I say a lot of stupid shit. And should I? No. I should definitely give myself a little bit more room to not say things. Why would I do that? When I could say something stupid and clip it and cringe at it later, and then look at my clips section on Twitch and just die a little bit more inside every time. I don't know if you guys, that sounds like a really good idea. It's kind of crazy. I very recently one of my streams. Oh, she's streaming. Holy shit, someone. I have someone that I might read at the end of stream now. Holy shit. There is someone who I've been waiting to see when she'll stream, see if I can read her, and I think I might be able to. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that I work a lot better in environments where there's a lot more happening and I can talk to other people. I don't know what it is. But that does mean that at least for games, I'm trying to come up with a little more ideas of what to actually do. And like not just like do, but like how to make something different, something new. And I think I'm starting to get good at that. Computer just blue screen. Is the computer okay? Is the computer survive? Does computer need CPR? Does computer need the hit song CPR by whatever their name is? I cannot remember right now. It'll be fine. Okay. Thank God. Oh, Kata, hi. Hi, Kata. Kata, I don't know. I don't think you were on earlier. But my voice is very dead. But earlier, Ada did happen, but didn't go very well. So I do apologize. This wasn't very good. I'm so sorry. God Tamakata. This is for Issa's computer. I can't even say what the straight face. And don't laugh, Bowhound. I see you there. I did a proper ada afterwards. But the first one wasn't ada. Ada. I don't know what part of my throat I used for that. But that was much breathier than I feel like I've been in a long time. Back up and running. The Ada worked. Holy shit. And that's all we asked him for. It's goddamn with the Ada. Also, I see that you're describing me in 10 words. Good work, quiet, chill. Anyway. I hate that you added the anyways into that. Oh, wait. We can't use one of these words. You see, squishable is not an acceptable answer. Wildly combative. It gets more than mildly sometimes. Open funnier. I hope you're having a good day, Kata. I'm assuming you're at work. I mean, no, I'm hoping you're not at work if you're on my stream. But I hope that you get to relax from work. That's what I was trying to say. I failed at saying. I'm so low energy. I'm gonna put you guys back for a second. These are my arms that no wanna work. My arms tell me to lay down. And go the fuck to sleep. That was such an odd ada. I can't get over that. I really can't remember the last time I've done an ada and I felt like, oh man. Like, that was breathy. See, I figured that you'd argue in fights, so I followed it with mightily combative. I didn't realize the order. You're clever. I'll give you that. I should have realized that. But I am a combative individual at times. Just a spell. That's one person that I will argue with for hours, if given the possibility. I think she's fallen asleep on the shows. I'm gonna quickly check on someone because I feel like someone I know is feeling very. Oh no, never mind. I think she's fine. I hope. I very much so hope that she's fine. That's the message. Arguing can be fun sometimes. Arguing can be fun. If you treat it like a really, stupid debate, you get a lot of fun with it. I think my ex argue a lot like that now. Those are fun times. I just opened Apex. Holy shit, there's so much of it. Oh yeah. I can imagine. For context, yesterday me and Doctor went to a nearby town that we like to go to because it has around one, it has some board game stores. That's just a lot of things that we love. And while we were there, one of the games that we saw was Apex Legends, the board game. I mean, obviously, does not sound like it'd be the easiest to translate. From what I've heard, it's good. Anyways, it's a huge S box. He got a great deal on it. But it's supposed to have a fuck ton of shit in it. I mean, think about Battle Royale. Battle Royales, you have like a huge pool of weapons typically. Different rarities depending on the Battle Royale. And the time period. Just a bunch of shit in it. Characters for Apex Legends as well. There's a Bloodborne board game. I know. There's the Elden Ring board games, the Dark Souls board games, the Bloodborne board game. And then there's a separate card games for them. How the fuck do you make a Battle Royale board? I mean, if you think of it like hexagonal, like war games, I think it would work. There's a Deep Rock Galactic board game. We have it! Me and Doctor have the deluxe version. We actually got it from the same store. Kickstarter version? Something like that. It's gonna be a satisfactory board game. I saw it! I actually need to look heavily into that one. Because that just seems so interesting to me. It sounds like a base store. You have an entire section of just stuff that's discounted heavily that they get from a sender. It's fucking amazing. I love them. I've played Deep Rock Galactic. We haven't! We really need to. That is one of those games where I feel like we're gonna really like it. Yeah, there's a bunch of board games that have adaptations. Slay the Spire is a very popular one. There's, Dead Cells. There's Risk of Rain Soon. There's Children of Morta. A lot of roguelikes. There's this game that I played on stream before. It's the frog game. Die in the Dungeon. It has one coming soon. I'm so excited for that one. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. I've played it, very fun. Hey! That makes me feel very excited. I need to play actual Deep Rock Galactic first, though. I feel like if I play a board game version of a video game before I play the video game, I feel like that's just sad. Even though I think Deep Rock has been on my wish list on Steam for, I think, the longest out of any game. But I need to get around to that. Rock in the Stone. I've heard that forever, and I still have not played Deep Rock. That's just how it is. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's like the oldest thing on my wish list. It is not. It's very close to it, though. Holy shit. If you need help playing the game, I have 720. Holy shit, Lisa. Well, I guess once I get the game, I'm definitely reaching out to you. Holy shit. Thing is, I know the game is always on sale. I mean, even right now, it's on sale. So I really have, like, I have no excuses not to turn the flames. That's awesome, though. that face? Why you smile? Why you smile at me? What? But yeah, I don't know. Definitely something I need to play though. There are a few games that I need to play. Oh, I was gonna mention another. Do you guys mind if I rant about something you're not gonna understand at all? Because I have small rants that I could do right now. Yeah? Yeah? To? To what? I'll just smile if I'm getting the game for you. Gohound does not know my stuff. I don't think so. No can do. See, that's the fun thing. If no one knows my account, then they can't gift me stuff. It can't happen. I will get the game soon. I've only heard good things about it. I will readily get that. I will even play it on stream. Too much of a Scrooge McDuck or anything like that yourself. Damn, you all there. You guys don't get my account. Account is mine. Deep Rock Lock is my third most played game. I start the bidding at 1,100. I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff you can do though. With board games. Anyways, I know I asked if I could vent. It's my fucking stream. I forgot about that part. So, I'm gonna say a bunch of board game names soon. You're not gonna understand it, and that's fine. So, just for context, me and Doctor over here both ended up years ago playing a board game called Dice Throne together. Only Dice Throne. Together, just we were together and we did that. Anyways, so we get the game. Very cool game. Imagine Yahtzee, except mixed with Magic the Gathering, kind of mixed with combat. It's great. It's Street Fighter Yahtzee. So we get that at Barnes & Noble. Much time passes, we know there's another game that's very similarly, comparatively. Not in terms of gameplay, but in terms of lots of characters. Mix and matchable. Called Unmatched. Anyways, a bunch of time passes. And eventually we see 2 Unmatched games on a clearance. And we're like, whoa, we can finally try this game. Hopefully we don't like it, because there's so many fucking characters to buy. And we get really into it. So we get home, and we play. Each box comes with 3 characters. And we cannot enjoy the game for the life of us. I feel like Rock Paper... Okay, do you guys think Rock Paper Scissors is a very complex game? Just generally. Because that's what it felt like. I felt like you get up to your opponent, and then you play Rock Paper Scissors to see if you do damage. Which, to be fair, I've not played in a couple years. So, our opinion of it might be off. And might actually, yeah. If we try it again, we might like it somehow. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Could. Anyways, so one of my favorite games of all time is Slay the Spire. Playing Slay the Spire, the board game, and just Slay the Spire generally. Something we can talk about a lot. So today, there's a big board game convention going on. Today through the weekend. And so, of course, Unmatched, the company behind it, announces that they're doing a collaboration with Slay the Spire. And I'm so conflicted because I'm like, I both really want to get the game when it comes out. I love Slay the Spire so much. But then I have to play the game, and then I have to play Unmatched possibly. And I don't want to do that. So we'll see. I don't know. But that is my pet peeve. My rant. My why of today. I just did something and I don't know what. Also, I just want to mention, I don't know if it's because I'm laying down or what it is, but it's getting a lot easier to talk. My throat actually feels a little bit better now. Which is good. It still doesn't feel 100% there. Like a lot of my usual tone, I feel like it's good. I don't care. I feel alright. I do wonder. I now have a ribbon and a spool of kite string. Will that work? Okay. Current auctions. A ribbon and a spool of kite string. What do you mean get their account? I'm already friends with them. This is just that good. This is just flexing over and being like, I'm already friends with them on Steam. I mean, that's suddenly a weird memory of this. Yeah, I will get Deep Rock eventually. But there's already so many games I want to play. Also, Cyber Smith. I love the comfy emote. So cute. That's good. I don't know. Oh. Ah. I'm pressing the wrong thing. I generally wonder how high. I wonder if a big creator, like, did an auction of, like, I will add you on Steam. Start the bids. I do wonder how high I would get. I'm very curious if I add enough empty plastic water bottle. So currently, it is a ribbon, a spool of string, and an empty plastic water bottle for my account. I love that so much. I might have to take a break for a second to go use this. Or to go... Honestly, I need more water. I have a water bottle next to me, but it's almost out. How could this happen to me? Yeah, there's a bunch of board games and stuff that's going to play. I got recommended a long time ago. By multiple people, including people on this stream, actually. But, there's this one game called Roots. Which is really, really, really cute. But it is known to be an incredibly complex game. Even if it's sold in, like, Target and everywhere else, it's supposed to be incredibly complex. And as much as I've played board games for the last 4 to 5 years. Oh, that hurts. Oh, yeah. 4 to 5 years. I feel like as soon as I play that game, it's gonna be, like, I'll probably like it. It's gonna be a lot. So I was recommended to get the digital version a very long time ago, because apparently a lot of people prefer the digital. And if I ever do get that, who knows? Maybe I'll put that on stream. Like, genuinely, I don't know how to go with board game streams. Oh, stop it, Deep Rock Galactic. Stop making noise on my thing. I don't know, I feel like even digital board games, I feel like it can be really easy to get bored. Like, I personally think the only games that work for that style are stuff like Mario Party, because it's a lot less about the actual board game and more so about people yelling at each other and losing friendships. Which it's gotta be fun to ruin friendships soon. In this case, I ran my bid to a ribbon, a spool of card string, an empty plastic water bottle, and a tennis spade. The tennis spades makes that a really good deal, I will not lie. It makes me feel like I want that now. How much would I have to pay to get that ribbon, a spool of kite string, an empty plastic water bottle, and a tennis spades? Tell me what I must do, and I will find the funds to do it. Cybersmith, are you writing down their bids? Cybersmith, I need you to write down every bid that has been made, because we need to keep track of it, and if we don't, then that's an issue. So we need all that logged. Understood? Didn't think I'd get this far. Oh, congratulations, you got this far. Give me your string. Imagine going up to someone and being like, hey, give me your string. It's like no explanation. Thank you. Okay, I need someone to add that to the treasury. Cybersmith, I'd pay at least 2 cents for all of that. I'm pulling out the big bucks. You never expected it. I would go like haggle with you. No, 2 cents. 2 cents for the ribbon, a spill of kite string, an empty plastic water bottle, and a tennis spade. Give me your string, loser. I feel like that could be used in like a... That just feels like a manga where it's like a bully that's not really a bully. You just like the other person. It's going like... How do I want to do this? I'm gonna pause the music for a second. Hey, loser. Just going to someone. Give me your string, loser. Or some shit like that. That's all I can think of right now. Not this song. Or that one. This one. I don't know. 2 whole cents? What does this look like? Charity? Only at least 2 cents? Whoa there! I'm sorry. 3 cents is a little bit pricey for that amount of stuff. I'll give you 2.5. How does that sound? The floor is yours. See it? Yeah, you said it. What's up? Say it as I'll accept it. I'll accept it. So? So what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Should I be worried? Should I be worried? Oh no. Nothing. Why don't I believe you? I know I've distracted her for long if you're a welcome chat. Was that all a distraction? God damn it. I'm your gift to us. You should. How was it? How was your thing? I'm about to check my Steam because Issa told me to. Issa! Issa. I was putting on the chairs to see what they looked like. But so you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. You could have just told me. You could have gone up to me and been like, hey loser, go buy Deep Rock Galactic, and I would have. Especially after you told me that you'd play with me. Thank you for Deep Rock Galactic. I never know how to react. No, I get a replacement. Okay. Wait, what the fuck did I miss? I got Deep Rock Galactic given to me. Also, hello, pal. It's totally. Don't worry about it. It's still here. Winnie. We're doing the totally up close face cam stream, and I'm feeling very, very appreciative. Because Issa just fucking gave me Deep Rock Galactic. I'm gonna message you after stream. We should figure out a time to play Issa. A specific time, because I'm really bad at doing things impromptu. So I need to make sure that I actually try to plan. This is why we're doing streams planned now. Whoa, a planned stream. Who would have thought that this was possible? And then an economy with Zeta? No way. I'll do a Zeta later. Well, if you say it that way, it sounds like you're gonna fucking murder me. We had an auction, we ended up with a Pawn Star style hacker. I still never accepted my 2.5 cents. Give me the 2.5 cents. Wait, take my 2.5 cents. I completely said that incorrectly. So I do not need 4 head fishes. Incorrect. I'm like going. I'm gonna fucking get you, bro. Also, who says that it's gonna be her hands around mine and not the other way around? Don't question it. 2.5 and a firm handshake and some. This is my handshake. Oh god. Why do you have a piece of corn in your sleeve? Where did this come from? Oh god. I do not mean that to go too far in. I didn't mean that one, but sure. Get on my 2.5 cents later. Oh, what the fuck did you just send me? I'm sorry. Oh my shit. I was distracted the gifting of the game. I hate that you two work together for that. That was a very small hint. Squish. Not squish. A squish. Possible. Possible squish. What did we work together? Oh, Bellhound and fucking Issa kind of work together to distract while buying a fucking thing. While gifting the game. Also, I'm the one who's. At least in terms of picks, I send spicy picks. That's my thing. Get your people right, Gladden. I've not squished Save's hand in the form of handshake and I just get debated into showing that my hand's squishable. Okay, well, to be fair, I think everyone's hand is squishable. That's just fucked up. I think if someone goes up to you and just goes like, hey, can I shake my hands? I wanna squish your hand. Just because it's your hand in my hand. And I'll okay, but like, I'll say your ass is squishable, and you're just. Liar. You can't win against me. I have 3 steps ahead at least. God damn it. Anyway. It's just very against your face, isn't it? Put him! I was so expecting that. I was not expecting that. Anyway. Ooh. Okay, I'd like to learn their chat. Oh. Oh. I'd like to get a swing. Anyway. See, I'm gonna keep saying anyway so much that's gonna become a part of your guys' vernacular more often. Autumn literally was like, while getting head pats, and just took the while getting head. I was like, whoa, 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 no one on this stream is getting head. You heard it here, guys. Twitch doesn't like head pats. My apologies. Are you sure about that? Not on the stream. Twitch was like, whoa, a wrong platform. And it was like, no, pats. Okay, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Don't get me wrong. You have a history of... Doc, I know you're probably there. Take off the fucking headphones. For a second. All I'm saying... I'll give this another second or two. I do have a history of being someone who's very, very much so service type of person. But I don't know. What the fuck? I'm not questioning what. I don't know. Let's see it. I need to see you first. I mean, what? We're not gonna talk about what I just said. Frame sounds nice. It's incredibly nice right now, I won't lie. I'd imagine it's hard to legally give someone. See, that's why you don't do it legally. But full mob style. Like, hey, hey, you better do this or you're gonna see the fishes. And then you wake up with a fucking horse head in your bed. I can't do accents for the life of me, oh my god. Unless I slip into one by accident, but that's a whole different thing. No, wait, no. A horse. 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 Understood? Understood? I'm having too much fun today. Listen, now you can't have fun. If I covered, you can't get it. Well, you could. Too bad. Anyways, I need a moment. I need to go grab more water. So I'm gonna give it like a solid 5 minutes. Understood? Because I just want to make sure I got water. I might grab something to quickly eat a little bit of. Hydration is very important. You guys do the same. If I keep laughing so much, I'm gonna wake my housemate. Shh. I'll be back in a moment. Love you. Here we go. Okay, what did you guys say while I was gone? Hydration point, yeah. Incredibly true. Also, do not kill me. I am not supposed to die. I'm the stream boy. What would you do if I die? Literally just go on with your lives normally. Makes sense. Squishy. I'm not squishy. No pooping allowed. I will say it. I do think I do like. Sure, this works. For just chatting streams, I do think I do like VR more. Just generally. It's really hard not to enjoy this. Down and talking with y'all. Super happy. Happy time, interviews. Restful cybersmith. Not squishy. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you about one of the home. No, I don't believe so. I'm lightly worried. That seems a little worrisome. What happened? If you have the story and you want to leave it here. Otherwise, obviously we'll talk later. It's up to you. I have to tell. I feel like VR is such a... Okay, obviously it's a medium where I get to see me move around. And honestly, if I could... I had... model for, outside of chats, I probably would use it a lot. If I could use Warudo or something. Look, it was nice next to like this. But in my head it was a bit different. Hey! Excuse you. Karen, why are you picking me up? Ah! Sorry guys, I've been picked up and they ran away, apparently. I'll check in a second. I see your message. I gave your child deep prophylactic. Spirit, I do in fact have deep prophylactic now. That is something that... Oh no. It's just kind of crazy. It's because I have not owned it until now. So... Oh boy! Yeah, that sounds like a lot, Belle. I just tried to use it. I'm so bad. Oh, yeah. I'm texting. Yeah. I can imagine. I can imagine. I need to talk. Yeah, I need to talk to you later. I'm worried about you. So that game is really good. I've never played. It's been on my wish list for years. And then Issa comes out here and just gives it to me. Yes. I'm excited to try it. Talk about that. Bella's a nice person to talk to. She's an even more fun person to argue with, banter with, aggressively flirt with. Either is fun. On my servers, I had a bag of laser before. So, oh. Yeah, that would explain that. I would have been more surprised if you didn't, girl. I'm sorry. I thought it's within your line of work, but that's still a lot for anyone. My friend ever just focus on the general dump? No. Adrenaline can do crazy things. It's not always fun, unfortunately. I just heard something very meaty thud against the wall. She almost sleeping? No. I'm nowhere close sleeping. I have no idea what you're talking about. Honestly, stream has woken me up a bit. I guess that's what you guys meant earlier by you'll wake me up. Just to give credit to, stream definitely has. I'm not gonna let this stream go for super duper long past this at this point. Just because I did it late. I need to do some other things. I want to talk with Belle. If she's still awake. Which I don't know if she will be. I can help to keep you awake if you do so for me. Sure. Whatever you say, buddy. This has been a really relaxing stream. I mean, obviously I would say a good amount of stream edge of relaxation. A lot of the time. But especially for today's stream. This has been really fun. I'm not talking. I won't say otherwise. Why would it ever be anything else? What are you thinking about, Adam? I mean, talking is certainly a way to stay up all night. That's... Me and my roomie had a really bad habit of doing that. If we start talking at midnight or 1 a.m., I'm talking with her until probably like 5 or 6 a.m. Just a while. And I'm thinking about gonna put on this chat on Discord. See, I didn't think otherwise. That was so on you, Putty. I don't know. I feel like today's just been such a fun stream. I always like chatting a lot. I mean, that's why even when I play games, I chat profusely. One thing I will say though is that VR chat sometimes makes me a little bit restless. In terms of stress. Because, I don't know. Obviously today I'm very tired. I feel like better. I see it. I don't know. I just like yapping. Zeta does the yaps and the adore for. I don't know. I feel like my yapping actually kind of goes down when I get done stream. I feel like this is such a. I'm gonna talk about this actually. I've never talked about this before. I don't think on stream. I think some of the funniest and most memorable things I can think of that I've said actually come from either A, before stream, just like talking with a friend. I know at some point I was talking with Spike, I believe, before stream started at one point. And I was just like, this is just such a fun combo. And then stream started and I just died. Here, folks, you guys have killed me many times over. How does that make you feel? Are you proud of yourselves? Are you proud of yourselves for always breaking me? And couldn't get distracted? That's support? I'm sure you are. A little distraction. I am? Of course you are. You deserve to be loved and broken? I think everyone deserves love. So everyone deserves to be. Oh, that's a different thing. Am I saying that correctly? Also squished. I'm not squishable. Anyone who claims squishableness of me is incorrect. Should be told as otherwise. No! I think the person I wanted to raid at the industry left. We're offline now. Ooh. Oh well, it is what it is. Shush. That's alright. I feel like I like to just read it once in a while either way. Gotta stay and stream for another. What? No, I do not. If anything, the max I'll stream from here is up until 12 minutes from now. I can even 2 hours and 30 minutes. And it might be earlier. I'm not gonna let you try to get me with that. Cause something with my stomach, I feel like I really need to eat something. I'll talk with Belle. Just because I haven't really been able to in the last second. Why am I getting sappy again? I need to stop. But yes, I do kind of miss her. So, yeah. And we never speak of this again, okay? Is he talking about... Oh, this person's online. Oh. Bella's not? She's missed. I've talked with her a lot. She's someone I trust a lot. Wait a second, I just realized something. So I'm gonna ask if you're still here. You said that... Where is it? I think you said at some point that Deep Rock Galactic was like your third most played game on Steam? I have to know if you're still here, what the other two are. If you don't mind answering. Susie? Hi, Isa. Because I like just completely went over my head earlier. I'm curious. I like knowing people's most played games. I don't know. I don't know my most played game, which is interesting. Well, first I sold every store over 1,000 hours. That tracks. I should have figured that one. I definitely should have figured that one. The one with number 2 here. Yes. I didn't know you played Sea of Thieves. That's another game I haven't played. I just never do that. That's so cool. I know a lot of people that like Sea of Thieves. That's really fucking cool. I heard this song earlier, what the fuck? I think we might have gone through the entirety of a playlist. I'm not saying that. That's insane though. I think... I haven't played a few months, but I've played it for around 8 hours. Wow. My most played now is a little time waster called Shop Times. Second place is Skyrim. I've never played Skyrim. I've not played a lot of Cloud 6. Hey, I don't know. I'm weird because I don't stick with the game all too often. So I don't have many games that I have like very long playtimes of on any console. Like even for my games that I love, like Splatoon 2, I have I think 300 hours on it. From when I just checked recently. Path of Exile, you should. Of course, there's custom models for Skyrim. Of course. And of course, you'd be the one saying that I should. I'm so surprised. I have almost 30k hours on the chapter. Holy shit! That's insane. Damn. That's insane. I will say, most played game on Steam. It is actually VR chats, which I'm not too surprised by. But compared to most people, I have a very I don't have a very long playtime. At 326 hours over 6 years? Slay the Spire 2 being my second most played, it looks like. And then one of the ones that's actually on the top is Subnautica. Despite my very, very, very large of thalassophobia. I did play that game a lot when it first like got around because I was trying to cure my thalassophobia. As becomes you it took me to slide open the background and do other stuff. Oh, I had 356 hours on 2 block lock. God damn. See, I sometimes feel like I am a gamer, do not get me wrong. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Like sometimes it really does not feel like it. Just because I jump from game to game. Most games I have about 15 hours on. That seems to be the average. Definitely my games I've played the most have been on Switch. Now you're a squishy, then a girl, then a gamer. I like games a lot. I don't know, I don't really get interrupted by games as often. Should I check my Switch hours? I do have my Switch right next to me, wait. Okay. Oh no, just found a game I can't play anymore. Here's a game that I would like that, but that's just because it was my first ever Kickstarter scam many years ago. I have Enter the Gungeon, which collectively I have 40 hours on. That's not for modded. Modded I have more. Oh, I can't see all of them. Really? I have to look elsewhere for that. I think Smash Bros. Ultimate, I have 300 or 400 hours on that game, though. If I'm not mistaken. I played that game once. I got 69 hours and- oh, damn. Yep, you gotta keep it as it is. You are legally barred from ever playing that game again, Button. I'm so sorry. Am I really that sorry? I'm gonna say I am. It's just what it is. I don't know. I do always like asking people what their favorite game is, just because obviously you can say a lot about a person. Like, I can say mine very easily. My favorite game of all time is Enter the Gungeon. And the second is undoubtedly Doom. Doom 1993. Amazing game that I will be playing forever and ever more. Hell, on Saturday, I'm going to be playing it for probably like 8 hours to try to beat a singular level because of a stupid challenge I made myself. Aren't you guys excited for me to crash out? Oh, that's gonna be such an interesting day. My hope is that that will be my day, to have like the long stream. I would not take you for a Doom player. I love Doom. I've played Doom on stream more than a couple times now already, actually. I'm a very, very, very big fan of the Doom series. I haven't played through all the games, but hopefully that'll change. I need to play the modern Doom games, though. I very much still need to play the modern Doom games. Rip and tear until it's done. Oh man. I even have, because of Doctor, I actually have a collector's edition of, I think it was one of the Doom releases that comes with a physical version with the key cards. Which is fucking awesome, I will say it. I love that thing so much. Good job. What are you good jobbing me for? Yeah, I just fucking love Doom. You can never ever have me not play Doom anymore. Understood? About owning physical games? I've started to get physical games on my recently. Oh, shit. Hi, Mosha-kun. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Oh man. And I will say, I will ask, only respond if you want to actually say stuff in chats. Because not everyone does, and that's fine. Do you have a favorite game? Just because they're on the topic. Yeah, welcome in. I'm Zeta. I am a very, very... I go between calm and cozy to crazy. So, that's just what these streams are. I might say a lot of shit that might be a little bit, out there. I enjoy my time here. I hope you enjoy your time. I am not squishy. I'm talking like this just as you right. But, I mean this wholeheartedly. I appreciate when you message, so do never, ever, ever worry. Understood? Just realized the stream was for... Listen, I know that there are websites where you can pay for those, but that's not exactly what we're doing here. Understood? If you understand, then shh. Interesting. Sorry, I had to check something real quick. I'm so excited for the fucking... I'm so excited for the Doom stream. I'm gonna be playing lots of modded Doom, and it's gonna take me forever. And I might not even finish the level I'm trying to finish. Fine, we'll see what I was going for, but no. Okay, that time is my... It was my... Lines. My mind was the dirty one that time. And I will say that time. Because you say you say some stuff and you think some stuff about me sometimes. Most people don't. Like from the first Lost? Oh, that would be crazy. I have played through the original Doom, Doom 2, Final Doom, which is Doom, Plutonia, and TNT Evolution, even though they're not actually made by id. I played the DLCs for 2, which are the master levels. I think that's what it's called. I've played through the majority of Doom 64, I believe. I still need to finish that game. And I've not played any of the modern ones. And I have played Doom 3. It's completion in VR. That's a great game in VR. Yeah. Oh, never mind as what? Yeah, your mind is full of holes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. Yeah, I believe you. I believe your mind's full of holes. You see them in your memory a lot, huh? Oh, yeah. I don't know, I think it's just all a lot of fun. Truly. Okay. Unfortunately, for you, fortunately for me somewhat, I think it is about time. Oh, I accidentally opened up my menu. Okay, chats. It's about time for the shindig to end for the night. We're over 33 hours. We're left. Not today. Considering I already have people I want to talk to, if they're awake still. We'll see it. Oh, don't worry, I won't. Officer. I don't think she'd say that, but sure. Or at least I don't think she'd ever say that to my face. I did just want to quickly say, just because there was a lot of people that did it, sincerely, thank you for the people that followed it today. And also, thank you for all the people that have been following offline. We've had a very big influx of people coming in because of TikTok and Instagram recently. At least for following. And I just want to say thank you if you see this. Thank you, Princess Frost, and also, of course, thank you, Harumojakin, for following today. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, this is Jada. I was here, I did a thing, I talked, I got cozy, I got comfy, I got a little bit crazy. Crazy topic-wise. But wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, a wonderful whatever, wherever, and whatever you're from. I love you, my lovelies. Bye-bye. I'm happy you had a better day because of the stream button. Seriously, that means a lot.